Good morning, student. This is your chapter environmental issue, and in this chapter, I will discuss about some climatic changes due to the air pollution. In my previous video, I have already told about the air pollutions and its pollutant. What is the effect of air pollution? So let's see about the climatic changes due to the air pollution. As we know that pollutants of air pollution are oxides of carbon, sulfur, nitrogen, hydrogen fluoride, and pan. So these are the major pollutants which causes different kinds of climatic changes in a present time, such as the greenhouse effect, ozone layer depletion, acid rain. Yeah? So how these pollutants means oxides of carbon, nitrogen, sulfur are very where it comes from. So there are various sources for these pollutants. So first, combustion of fossil fuels, automobiles, which releases carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, as well as nitrous oxide. Next, fertilizer industries, paper pulp industries, they are releasing sulfur dioxides in atmosphere. Oil refineries also releasing sulfur dioxide, and due incomplete composition of petroleum fuels. So all these materials and other sources such as stubble burning. Stubble burning is the residue of crops in the field. They are burned by our farmers. So all these sources release out a lot of oxides of carbon, sulfur, nitrogen, and a lot of. So these pollutants causing the changes in climate. Such type of climatic changes: greenhouse effect, ozone layer, and acid rain. So let's talk about these changes. First, I will discuss about the greenhouse effect. What is greenhouse effect? Actually, greenhouse effect is a natural phenomena in which solar radiation is trapped. It is absorbed by the absorbed into the earth's surface, and some amount of radiation is reflected by the some materials such as dust, vapor. So these material, so some of the radiation get back to the space, but due to the presence of greenhouse gases, these reflected radiation re-emitted on the earth. Clear? So that the temperature of earth get normal. Clear? So that is why the natural phenomena, this is known as the greenhouse effect. Clear? So this greenhouse effect, it is the natural process through which solar radiation are trapped and absorbed by the greenhouse gases, not reflected back into the space. So and whenever a lot of radiation re-emitted on the earth, so temperature of earth get maintained. Now question is that what is the greenhouse gases, how they responsible to re-emit, absorb and re-emit the infrared radiation to the earth. So greenhouse gases are gases which absorb and re-emit infrared radiation on earth. So which kind of gases? Carbon dioxide, methane, nitrogen oxide, uh, carbon fluorocarbons. So these are the greenhouse gases which actually present over the surface of earth, and its significance on the on surface is to uh, absorb the infrared radiation which is reflected and re-emit on the uh, earth. Clear? So this is the natural phenomena. So what is the advantage of greenhouse effect? The advantage of greenhouse effect is to insulate the surface of earth temperature, means it maintain the earth temperature, and it prevent earth from freezing, means it prevent the decreasing temperature of earth. Why? Because optimum temperature, all kinds of life will supported to survive on earth. Clear? So all organism needs energy for the survival. So this energy is obtained from the temperature which is maintained by the greenhouse effect. Clear? So that's why this greenhouse gases is very important. Clear? So as we know that in atmosphere the optimum concentration of these gases is present, means uh, 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, uh, 0.04 or 0.0324 so 0.03 or 0.04 percent of carbon dioxide. So all these gases are present in a optimum concentration. So whenever it present in a optimum concentration, so what will happen, the it provide the normal temperature of earth. So what is the normal temperature of earth? That is 15 degrees Celsius, which are actually beneficial for all living kinds to survive on the earth. But due to the anthropological activity means due to the human activity, a lots of various kinds and a large amount of gases released into the atmosphere, these gases. So whenever these gases amounts are very large, so the concentration of greenhouse gases will of course large. So so that it leads the a lot of temperature to earth. That is not good for all living kinds who survive on the surface, earth surface. Clear? So above a large amount of uh, greenhouse gases, so it leads to higher temperature of earth, and there is so no life support. So no life support, no life supported on earth due to the high temperature of earth. So and second case is whenever the concentration of the amount of greenhouse gases below the optimum concentration or below the amount. So it leads to lower temperature of earth. Clear? So earth temperature become lower up to -70 degree to -18 degree Celsius, which is also not good for all not good for any kind of life which are present on the earth surface, because as we know that decreasing temperature, on decreasing temperature there will be no chances to survive all any kinds of life on earth. So in whole we can see that greenhouse effect is actually a natural process. Clear? So this is the advantage of greenhouse effect. But in recent year, in past few years, we have faced a lot of heat, a lot of temperature of earth. Why? Because of the anthropological activity as well as natural activities. So what is the natural activities? Which kind of activities are done by the natural? Actually these are the volcanoes, eruptions, and disasters. So all kinds of natural events leads various kind of gases which released into the atmosphere. Whenever volcanoes get erupted, so a lot of various gases are released into the atmosphere, such as sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxides, and nitrous oxide, carbon dioxide also released. Clear? So these are the natural causes from where the various gases are released into the atmosphere. And the most important reason for increasing the amount of these kind of gases is the anthropological activity. Anthropological activity means the activities are done by the human. So when a human is responsible for various kind of pollution. So the example of greenhouse effect is one of the example. So human continuously cutted the trees, and industries set up industries, and due to these various kind of industries releases a lots of harmful gases. So a large amount of these gases such as carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, methane, nitrogen oxide, sulfur dioxide, CFC. So all these pollutants uh, affect the large concentration of these gases, and due to the large concentration of these gases, it leads to negative effect of the greenhouse gases on the earth of all which and they are adversely affect the living organisms life. Clear? So industries. So the greenhouse gases, the most important. So what are the sources of other sources of the greenhouse gases from the anthropological activity? Let's see. So here I will show the chart on greenhouse gases and their sources. from where a lot of these gases are released into the atmosphere. So first, carbon dioxide, which is the most important greenhouse gases other than these. So carbon dioxide, what are the sources of carbon dioxide which in the atmosphere? So these are the burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, stubble burning. So all these important activities which are done by the human in recent time, in present time. Next, methane. Methane is also a greenhouse gases which is released by growing paddy, excretory material of cattle's fossil fuels, factories, various kind of factories which released continuously methane gases. Next, the and second and sewage, the waste material. Clear? So open sewage, these are the important source of the methane. Next, nitrous oxide, burning of fossil fuels, fertilizers, industries, stubble burning. Stubble burning is one of the most important sources human activity which continuously release the nitrous oxides. Fertilizer industries, which that industry which involve in various kind of fertilizer production. So due to this production of fertilizer, a lot of gases released into the atmosphere, such as nitrous oxide, sulfur dioxide. These are the important gases which are released by the various industries and commercial industries. Next, CFCs, carbon fluorocarbon, which is also a greenhouse gases. These are the these its source are the refrigeration, anti air conditioner, and other kind of materials, other kind of chemicals which are released continuously released the CFCs. So these are the important anthropological activities through which these gases are released in a large amount. Clear? So this whenever it in past few years, this gas is continuously having in a large amount in atmosphere, and due to this the natural phenomena of greenhouse effect get negatively negatively affect. So these due to these large amount in these gases, greenhouse effect is very showing the adverse effect. It causes the earth temperature high. Clear? Surface of earth temperature will high. So this temperature, high temperature of surface is known as a global warming. So in past few years we have already know that global warming where pres- take place in a very uh, very rapidly. Clear? So due to the excess amount of these gases, the surface of earth temperature will increase, so that this increased temperature, no life supported on the surface. Clear? All kinds of plant, animals, human beings, all of these are not supported on the earth due to the higher temperature. Okay, so all these are the greenhouse effect, and these are the greenhouse gases. Now come to the what are the effects what are the impact of the greenhouse gases? As we know that whenever excess amount of gases, greenhouse gases are present in the atmosphere, so a lot of effect can be seen, such as the such as melting of ice caps, loss of biodiversity, sea level rising. Clear? So all these impacts are seen in the recent time. Actually, we can see that our glaciers, our ice caps continuously melt. Due to this reason, sea level will increase, and whenever sea level increased, so what will happen? Floods, flood is prominent. Clear? So this is a negative impact of the climatic changes due to the greenhouse effect. So this melting of ice cap, sea level is related to each other. Whenever ice and glacier will melt, sea level rise, and due to the rising of sea level, flood is common to to coastal areas, and then from then from the different areas, from coastal areas से फिर आगे फ्लड, तो ये फ्लड कंटिन्यू रहेंगे. Whenever these ice cap melting and sea level rising, so loss of the biodiversity also take place. How we know that earth surface, means land surface, as well as aquatic ecosystem, all these are the important places from where various kind of organism present. So due to the sea level rising, flood is prominent. Flood is flood will prominent, so that loss of biodiversity can be seen. Various kind of organism will destroy by the flooding, as well as due to the gases directly gases also affect the this biodiversity loss. Clear? So all these important important and uh, important top is about the greenhouse gases effect. Clear? So these are the impact of on biodiversity, and melting, and sea level rising. So, and second, this most important, that is global warming. Clear? So global warming is what? Global warming is referred to changes in the average surface temperature of globe of earth due to the increasing concentration of greenhouse gases in atmosphere. तो क्या है ग्लोबल वार्मिंग? क्या है? इट इज़ हायर टेम्परेचर. इट इज़ रिलेटेड टू द चेंजेस इन टेम्परेचर. किसका टेम्परेचर? अर्थ का टेम्परेचर. सो जब अर्थ का टेम्परेचर हायर हो जाएगा, मीन्स 15 डिग्री सेल्सियस से वो अपर इंक्रीज होगा, तो जाहिर सी बात है टेम्परेचर हाई होगा, तो ग्लोबल वार्मिंग होगी. ग्लोबल वार्मिंग होगी तो आइस मेल्ट होंगे. आइस मेल्ट होंगे तो सी लेवल राइज होगा. और सी लेवल राइज होगा तो फ्लडिंग के चांसेस ज़्यादा बढ़ जाएंगे. फ्लडिंग हो जाएंगे, ड्रॉट हो जाएंगे. उसकी वजह से बायोडाइवर्सिटी लॉस हो जाएगी, इकोसिस्टम लॉस हो जाएगा. क्लियर? ह्यूमन लाइफ सर्वाइव नहीं हो पाएगा. तो ऑल दीज impact can be seen due to the due to the greenhouse gases. So to control the greenhouse gases or air pollutions or other kinds of pollutions, we actually participate to overcome these pollutions. We can actually overcome these pollution if we determined for these kind of pollutions. So how we control the pollutions? We can actually use first we have to grow a lot of trees. We have planted a lot of trees so that the environmental so that photosynthesis rate increase, and it due to this photosynthesis a lot of carbon will absorb by these plant leaves. Clear? And it converted into the organic compounds. So carbon sink is important, and this carbon sink is will happen when a lot of trees, a lot of plants are grown on the earth surface. Clear? So which is the most important activity for overcome the various kind of gases. तो जब हम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्लांट लगाएंगे तो प्लांट क्या करेगा कि कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को एब्जॉर्ब करेगा, जो कि एक इम्पॉर्टेंट ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस है। ठीक है, तो जब ज़रूरत से ज़्यादा वो प्लांट कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को एब्जॉर्ब करेगा तो एटमॉस्फेयर में जो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन है वो मेंटेन रहेगा। तो उसके बाद ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस का इफेक्ट कम हो सकता है, नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट कम हो सकता है। And the most prominent intergovernment protocols has set. This is a Kyoto Protocol. Kyoto Protocol actually is a international body which actually deals with greenhouse gases reduction. So all countries will follow the Kyoto Protocol to overcome the greenhouse gases. Clear? So this important protocol to overcome the reduce the emission of greenhouse gases by, and this this is all about the greenhouse gases. Clear? So Kyoto Protocol actually enacted in 11th December 1997 in the Japan, Kyoto country of Japan. So this that's why it is known as a Kyoto Protocol. And this protocol is from the UNFCCC, means United Nations Framework Convention on Climatic Changes. So this UNFCCC work on the Kyoto work and force to Kyoto Protocol, and all these countries which are part of United Nations will continuously go for follow the Kyoto Protocol to for reduction in greenhouse gases. Clear? So that's all about the greenhouse gases. Now come to ozone layer, ozone depletion. So ozone depletion is what? Actually, ozone depletion is also a natural phenomena. Clear? Ozone depletion, ozone layer depletion. Ozone layer is most important. Actually, I will explain this ozone layer depletion in next video.